doubt about it.
Here we go.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Now here's Doncic from deep. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. The three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
To the paint. Here's Hardaway, and a strong finish with two hands.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Launches it. And another miss by Utah. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. From deep, here's Doncic. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's O'Neal, takes it inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Dwight Powell. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside. Dallas again missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Conley finds Gobert. Outside Conley. Kleba against Bogdanovic. Shoots over Kleba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. The three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Kleba. And stolen by Gobert. Conley passes to Mitchell. The three. Bogdanovic. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Always good to see Bogdanovic use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Puts up a 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert. Conley's got 5.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Doncic, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pure from three-point range.
He's been aggressive right from the tip, but it's resulted in only 2 buckets off of 9 attempts.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And the three-pointer goes. 9 points in the game.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Spins. Now here's Mitchell. He's marked by Finney Smith. Pass to O'Neal from the arc. Mavericks with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They get it again. No good that time. Utah leading. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now Gobert. And here's Conley. Defended by Hardaway. And he's going for the oop here. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Here's Doncic. It's blocked by Gobert. And so it's Utah with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pound.
All right, rookies come on the court. Come on and get on.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Their three-point shooting could be a factor tonight, too, if they maintain their current form.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Maxi Kleber out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the one. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. The three from Mitchell. That one no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Right side Conley. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Up and over Conley. Doncic, no good.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Nails it from beyond the arc. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great. A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The 3 from Mitchell. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Finney Smith to the middle. Here's Powell. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And it's Doncic missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Conley with the ball, guarded by Kleber. Here's Gobert, outside Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Finney Smith. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
And here's Doncic outside. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 21.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Conley passes to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. The three from Mitchell. Utah gets it back. Tries to spin move.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet. Something to keep an eye on.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Doncic outside. No good on the three. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Kleba passes to Powell. And here's Doncic outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Five ticks left in the second period. Doncic, good.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
The end of the first half with a score.
Appreciate it, Allie.
26. The Jazz. 36.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Utah, Eric Paschall is out there with Daniel House. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And Marjanovic, here we go. Tries again. Bullock. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Paschall. And the slam dunk by Paschall.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Marjanovic can't hit.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And it's Clarkson missing. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Brunson. The three is up. The rebound by Whiteside. And for the Jazz, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
Shooting for Utah.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 13-point game. Outside Brunson. Misses the three. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Back to Bertans. Pass to Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. Brunson on the drive. Back to Marjanovic. Stolen by Whiteside. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Clarkson with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Kicks it out to Pascal, to the inside. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right side Brunson to stop the drought, and Whiteside with the block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's Alexander Walker. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Outside Pascal. There's a screen by Whiteside. The Jazz with another miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Marjanovic. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Dinwiddie against Pascal. Here's Bullock. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bertans. Back to Brunson. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Here's Dinwiddie. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Pascal. 3-pointer. The Jazz with another miss. Mavericks shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Outside Pascal. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz out in front, up 9.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Utah leading. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to O'Neal. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Doncic outside. On target from range. Doncic has got 27 points.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Conley passes to Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. Conley against Powell. Conley passes to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Now Conley. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Just 4 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Wide open. It's rebounded by Kleber.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
The putback. It's It's good on the putback.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
Conley against Doncic. Now here's Bogdanovic. Tightly guarded. Pass to O'Neal. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Conley passes to Gobert. Powell with a steal. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Doncic against Gobert. Kleber outside. Pass to Hardaway. The three is up. Knocks it loose. Finney Smith with it. Powell finds Doncic from outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's O'Neal on the wing. Now Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Gobert with it. Outside for Mitchell. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Knocks down the long J. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. A total deflation.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic outside. There's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pushing it up now. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovic, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Doncic launches from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Poke loose. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. To tie it up. No good from three-point range. Deflects the pass. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Here's Doncic. Money. And that one brings them within one.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a three-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the three to tie.
And here's Doncic outside. And it goes! He gets it! Wow! Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun.
Reject.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there, and outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Outside, Finney Smith. Doncic against Conley. Doncic, no good. Utah leading from downtown, and Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him. You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Doncic against Conley. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
I mean, once he crosses the timeline, you need to pick him up. He can drop it in from way back.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And there's another one for the Jazz. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. Doncic against Conley. This one for 3. Hits yet again. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kyle's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 20th rebound here tonight. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Bogdanovich, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
From deep, here's Doncic. That shot missing. And Utah will come the other way. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. The ball's knocked loose. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Conley. Now here's Mitchell. He's marked by Finney Smith.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
And here's Doncic outside. The 3 won't fall. Now Mitchell. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And here's Jokic. Shot clock at 6. From about 16, it's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
The 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. You know, Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
Well, I think the ability to find contributions from the entirety of your roster, that's showing up more and more. And teams that win championships, Kevin, yes, they have stars or multiple stars, but it's high-level role players that can go out and perform in the biggest moments and make those kind of contributions during a long 2-month post. Oh, man, caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Powell against Jokic. Pass to Porter. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And so here's Denver. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Murray, 3 points.
Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Murray against Doncic. From deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic against Murray. Dallas again missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And stolen by Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 12. The 3 for Doncic. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going. Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Launches it. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Martin passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago. 87% from the line.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Jokic against Powell. Great D that time from Powell. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. A 12-point game. And he gets it to go.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. Murray the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here he goes, and it's Murray with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there.
And so it's Denver with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Doncic. The putback. Can't hit that one. And the Nuggets going the other way.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And stolen by Murray. And finished off by Porter.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
Well, you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Here's Gordon, the kick out to Porter. For 3, Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got 21.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The Nuggets leading by 18. Powell kicks to Finney Smith. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Beyond the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And good that time. Kleber's got his first points in this one.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Jokic, Powell with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Wide open look here for Murray. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep three-point range, and with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Doncic.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:12 left in the first half of the game. For 3, Murray buries it from three-point range. Murray's got 24 points.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Doncic.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Murray kicks to Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You get inside, there's all kinds of traffic. This is the result as Porter Jr. is going to get that foul line.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Doncic way outside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And Murray, here we go. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Hands it from downtown. He has 29.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Murray with it. To the paint. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. 10 points for Jokic.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
The Nuggets, 42.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Well, we've got a moment left at the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And the wide open shot from Morris. And the 3 off target.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The shot's good from Forbes.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Runs in the pass to Bertens. It's rebounded by Najee.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Runs in the pass to Marjanovic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. It's tipped. Green with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. The shot's good from Forbes. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Morris dishes to Cousins, passes it to Forbes. Back to Cousins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Najee passes to Morris. Just 3 to shoot. Takes it inside. No good on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Najee. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
His first personal foul.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Second team foul.
Mavericks trail by 13. Fires the 3.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And Cousins throws it down.
All right, a little creativity there from Cousins. Phenomenal at rising up there and catching that oop.
Brunson against Morris. Bertans a screen on Morris. And finished off by Bertans.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Bertans. Brunson kicks to Bullock. Drills it from outside.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent, Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity.
Morris with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And they hit it back. Dinwiddie left side. Dallas moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Bullock passes to Marjanovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Jeff Green picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Both good from the line that time. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here is Morris. From outside the arc. Here's Najee. Now the pass to Cousins. Here's Forbes. Dinwiddie with the steal. Brunson the pass to Dinwiddie. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Reggie Bullock is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Forbes can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They led by as many as 18 points. The shot's good from Forbes. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
From deep. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Jokic kicks to Murray. Outside Gordon. To the inside. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks. Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Swiped it away. Powell with it. Now defended by Jokic. Hardaway, no good. Deflects the pass. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Doncic. Kicks it out to Gordon. The tray. The Nuggets with another miss. Mavericks trail by 7. To the middle. And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot, no good.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Jokic against Powell. Now, here's Jokic. He's tightly guarded, and that one drops for him.
And this is where you appreciate Jokic as a big man and that touch from that distance.
And here's Doncic from the arc. A new 14 for the Mavericks. From deep three-point range. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The Mavericks trailing. Powell with it. Now guarded by Porter. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. .124 left in the game. The 3 for Doncic. Jokic grabs the miss.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Down low. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Over Kleba. Just 5 on the clock. They're outside. A shot missing. Dallas shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Takes a 3. No good. Shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Finney Smith. Again the miss by the Mavericks. On offense, here are the Nuggets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now, Jokic. Beyond the arc. Offline. And so it's Denver taking care of business. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Man, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Outside Paul. And he drives in. Crowder finds Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Doncic against Paul. Takes a 3. Doncic, no good. Booker with it. Picked up by Powell. He shoots again. For 3, Bridges. The shot off that time.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Doncic against Paul. Crowder, a screen on Doncic. And it's Paul off the drive. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And that misses. That would have put him up. And Doncic launches from deep. The Mavericks rebound. Brunson passes to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Ayton with it. Now Doncic defending. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the three to fall. Doncic has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, Doncic just never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Down low, here's Ayton. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It goes on Dwight Powell.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Good on both. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Ball against Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
And Doncic puts up a deep three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Crowder left side. And it's Phoenix with another.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from 3. Doncic has got 15 points.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Paul against Doncic. Ayton, the screen on Doncic. Paul for 3. The offensive rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Second shot opportunity. Here's Ayton. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. 7 points in the game.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Paul passes to Ayton. Powell with a steal. And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Doncic against Paul. He can't hit that time. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Kleber with it. Now guarded by Booker. From deep, here's Doncic. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got 18 points. The Suns trailing. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Crowder, a screen on Doncic. Paul passes to Crowder. Shoots over Kleba. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Paul. He's got 6.
I'll tell you like the effort from Jay Crowder. He's inserting himself perfectly into the offense. What an intelligent scorer.
And it's Doncic missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Bridges misses. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Inside. Ayton passes to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Booker with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Outside for Booker. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul against Brunson. Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Doncic, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Paul off the drive. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Paul's got his first points of the night.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Ayton, a screen on Brunson. And Booker, here we go. And here's Crowder from the arc. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Powell. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
The Mavericks trailing. And here's Doncic. 21 points in the game. He rifled that one in from distance. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And for Dallas, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Doncic outside. To the paint. Crowder with a steal. They're running. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges misses. Brunson passes to Powell. On the wing, Finney Smith. Off the mark there with a 3. Crowder outside. To the inside. Powell with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Finished off the break. Finney Smith's got his second basket of the game.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. Thanks very much, Allie.
29.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so in the game for the Suns, Cameron Johnson out there with Torrey Craig. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the 1. You know, what we call a smart foul. A part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
For 3, Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
McGee, a screen on Bertans. Payne, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Pass to Marjanovic. Stolen by Payne. And stolen by Hardaway. Dinwiddie with it. And it's McGee picking him up. Good work there as it goes. Marjanovic got his first points in this one.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Dinwiddie. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Bertans. Hardaway with it. Dinwiddie outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. And it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
And here's Payne outside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Clock at 4. Shamet into the lane. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
80% shooting to start the 3rd, 4 for 5.
JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Johnson a screen on Dinwiddie. Payne drives. Pass to Johnson. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Johnson's got 8 points here in the quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. For 3, Hardaway connects from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Wow, the big-time range is evident from Hardaway Jr. Go ahead, send it in.
Payne drives. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Hardaway finds Bertans. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. Payne with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Drives to the hoop. Outside Johnson. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Left side Bertans. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hardaway. From 11 feet away, the Suns clear it. Left side Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Johnson. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Jalen Brunson, Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
Doncic against Paul. Outside Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Powell. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, hey, how about that? And he dunks it down.
Boy, he's been known as a good ball handler, but Booker entering elite territory with that move.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. Booker against Brunson. And Booker with the jam.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And it's Doncic missing. The Suns have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. The drive by Paul. Soft touch off the glass.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Doncic outside, beyond the arc, and again for three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Doncic against Paul. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Ayton inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Powell sets a screen, and here's Brunson from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside Brunson. Driving in. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. It's Booker on the wing. Brunson defending. Bridges passes to Ayton. To tie it up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
Doncic outside. There's the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Crowder finds Booker. To take the lead. The shot comes out, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Kleber with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Powell passes to Doncic. From outside the arc, drills it from deep. Doncic has got 12 now in this quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Ball against Doncic. Crowder right side. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Booker. Pass to Bridges. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Doncic outside. Powell, a screen on Bridges. And here's Doncic outside. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Paul for three. Here's Ayton, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he makes both from the line.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Now Doncic. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill.
it's all yours. What a great philosophy. D.A., thanks.
Here we go.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Doncic. Maxi Kleber is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Here's Brunson. Launches it. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. He dishes it to Gobert. From downtown, that one doesn't drop. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Doncic. The rebound by the Jazz. In transition, here come the Jazz. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Brunson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Inside, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. It's good. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
The three for Doncic. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
For 3, Mitchell. That one, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Utah has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. From deep. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Doncic with it. Conley picks him up. The 3. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Drops in the tray. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich left side. Back to Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Jazz trail by 3. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell outside. There's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Kleber, the pass to Brunson. Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to O'Neal. He kicks to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot is off. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They
Your chance dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 seat. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound, Utah.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And Bogdanovic gets to Conley. Shoots over Powell. Another miss by Utah.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Brunson against Mitchell. Back to Kleber. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Powell. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Jazz trail by 4. Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Pulls up. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The 3 for Doncic. Dallas no good that time either.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Mitchell left side. It's up a 3. Utah keeping it alive. A new 14. O'Neal from long range. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Doncic fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Here's Conley. Doncic with the steal. Passes to Brunson. Here's Finney Smith. Feeds it to Powell. Releases. Here's Doncic. And he gets it to go from the corner. And it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Utah gets it back. Mitchell wide open. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
O'Neal against Doncic. Pass to Kleber to the wing right side. Brunson, no good. Utah has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Doncic passes to Brunson. It's Powell on the wing. Kleba kicks to Brunson. A 3-ball. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And they recover it. The 3. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
The 3 for Doncic. O'Neal with the rebound.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
So they take the lead. Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
Oh, great ball movement there.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
The drive by Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. This one for 3. Again, Mitchell missing. Now, here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs. Generates rank.
24.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. On the wing, Hardaway. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 5. And Utah turns it over again.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Look at the big man Gobert sprint down the court, looking determined to beat everyone to the bucket.
Dinwiddie kicks to Hardaway. To the paint. Marjanovic passes to Bullock. Back to Marjanovic. Dinwiddie outside. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
The drive by Mitchell. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Kicks it to Conley. The tray. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Dallas the other way. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 12.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Hardaway for 3. Marjanovic. Gobert with the block. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Jazz trail by 4. The Jazz working the ball around now. Outside Hardaway. Here's Bullock. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley against Dinwiddie. Conley's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 4. Bullock kicks to Bertans. Back to Bullock. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. The baseline J. Top of the key, Conley. It's good from the top of the key. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Marjanovic, a screen on Mitchell. Hardaway finds Marjanovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this one. Good on the second free throw. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Bulls from the top of the key. Bullock with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovic. Spins. 3-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. Hardaway with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 15.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The pass to Bertans. There's the triple. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Bullock. No good on the triple. There's O'Neal with the 3. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. End time.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith into the small forward. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The 3 for Doncic. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Runs in the pass to Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Mitchell right side. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Doncic with it. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Mitchell. Fires for 3. Finney Smith can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Bogdanovic. The layup missed.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. No good from Finney Smith.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Doncic from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Runs in the pass to Kleba. Now Brunson. Bounce pass Kleba. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the triple. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth. And here is Doncic. From deep. No good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. From past the arc. Kleba with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Doncic against Conley. From deep. And it's Doncic missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. Back to Bogdanovich. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now here's Powell. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one.
Clark tonight. It should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. No good on the triple. And here's Denver. Barton, a good look. Rebounded by Kleber.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And here's Doncic outside. He drops it from range.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Here's Jokic. And he gets that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Kleber. The kick out to Brunson. Doncic right side. Just 5 to shoot. Powell passes to Kleber. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Murray. From outside, off the mark. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Murray. Doncic with a block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Murray against Doncic. The kick out to Barton. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Back to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Outside Brunson. Powell outside. Back to Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. He can't get it to go. Now Denver takes it the other way. Murray for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
From deep, here's Doncic. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 11.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one good.
Boy, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Powell, a screen on Murray. And Doncic launches from deep. Jokic grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Doncic. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Brunson. To the wing, right side. 4-3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Absolutely terrific in transition. When the floor opens up, Barton attacks and doesn't let up.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Dallas again missing. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Powell passes to Kleba.
Shooting for Dallas, Dwight Powell.
First one falls.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
From deep, here's Doncic. No good on the shot. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. 18 feet out, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And, you know, taking a look into your crystal ball, Clark, which team do you think has the brightest future?
Boy, that's a tough one, B.A. There are a lot of teams that have really some outstanding young stars on their rosters. I mean, you look at the Celtics with Tatum and Brown, that duo is dynamic. And then the Mavs with Luka Doncic. Clearly, that guy is a star and a long-time star barring injury. And how about the Pelicans? Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. The Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges. I mean, those are 4 teams I rattled off that would fall into that category for sure.
Brunson with it. Now Porter defending. Finney Smith's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Barton. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Barton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
The Mavericks leading. And stolen by Jokic. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates. You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Murray from outside. He drops it from range. And now it's a 4-point Denver lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cut. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open 3. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Pass to Doncic. Here's the 3. Another miss by Doncic.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Porter's shot is off. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic passes to Powell. Barton with a steal. And he lays it up and in. Barton's got 8.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The kick out to Brunson. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Barton outside. We've got 1:13 left in the second period. Doesn't go that time. The Mavericks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Finney Smith. From deep, here's Doncic. Barton pulls it in.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
And Doncic launches from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Murray passes to Gordon. Good D by Finney Smith. The Mavericks shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Powell finds Kleba. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks it from distance. He's got 17.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing.
And we're through the first half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, Davis Bertans is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Reggie Bullock, then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. On the attack, Morris, pass to Forbes. And here's Cousins, outside for Green. No good with the triple.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. He nails it, and we're tied.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Pass to Najee, puts up a 3. Green for 3. On target from range. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Dinwiddie, guarded closely. Here's Bertans. It's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Denver has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Cousins. Morris against Dinwiddie. Nice shot by Morris.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Dinwiddie with it. Here's Hardaway. Here's Marjanovic. Checked by Cousins.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Over to the left wing. Here's Najee. 3-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Dinwiddie with it. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Hardaway. Over to the wing for the lead. And he can't get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Down low. Hit stolen by Bertans. There's the triple. Rebounded by Cousins. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Hardaway into the lane. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Pass to Forbes. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Bullock. Outside Hardaway. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Bullock. And the three-pointer goes. Bullock's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Najee. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Marjanovic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bertans with a screen on Morris. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Morris outside. There's a screen to the middle. Gets stolen by Bertans. Pass to Bullock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Second team foul.
The Nuggets trail. Morris outside. Can they get it? Mavericks with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Up top, Morris. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Pass to Najee. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Here's Bullock. Here's Hardaway. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams score.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Green. Monte Morris is out there with Bryn Forbes. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Najee in at the 4-man spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
That's his first.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
Doncic, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Kleba with a steal. And here's Brunson from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Finney Smith. Oh, wait a second here, guys. We got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk. Chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Doncic against Murray. And Luka Doncic good for 3. Doncic has got 20 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 15. Gordon can't hit. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Denver the other way. Outside Murray. And here's Porter outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Porter. That one falls. Now just a 5-point Maverick lead.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
Powell finds Doncic. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land.
3 points.
Give him 23.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Murray. And another basket for Denver.
Boy, it's fun to watch when Murray gets into a groove, guys. An astonishingly good score pretty much from anywhere.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Outside for Porter. Lets it go from deep. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Dallas, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. To the inside. Doncic, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
Nuggets, Aaron Gordon. 2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And here's Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. A total deflation.
54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Drains the triple.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Mavericks.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
26 seconds left in the game. Now here's Doncic. From deep. Gordon pulls it in. Outside Murray. That one's wide left. And so the Mavericks take the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
I love that team.
Here we go.
Thank you. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. Maxi Kleber is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Here's Ayton, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
We played just over a minute here in the first. He rifled that one in from distance. Doncic has got a couple of threes now in the first for Dallas.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so it's Dallas with it.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Bridges. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball, down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
That bucket in no time at all. Bridges got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
They need this. Kleber, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Ayton. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nailed from three-point land.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Booker with a deep 3. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Brunson, rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Dallas ball.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
The shot, no good. Powell kicks to Finney Smith. The 3 for Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 12.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Ball finds Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Back to Ayton. And it's blocked. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That evens the score. Doncic has got 14 points.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Paul goes in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. And it's off from 3-point range. That's a 2 from Powell.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
It's been all.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Paul passes to Ayton, and he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Passes it to Finney Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. And the wide open shot from Crowder.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off.
Doncic from deep 3-point land. Another 3 for Dallas.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Brunson against Booker. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The drive by Paul. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks leading by 7. And a deep 3 from Doncic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brunson against Booker. Kleber, the pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. From deep 3-point range, Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges finds Crowder. Bridges sets the screen for Crowder. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Paul against Doncic. And it's Paul missing. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And a deep 3 from Doncic.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy affecting the game defensively now.
Outside Crowder. Bridges inside. Reba defending. Bridges misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Finney Smith can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good, Ayton.
How about Ayton just gliding to the rim with that 7'1" frame?
Mavericks leading by 8. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 26 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
That's why Chris Paul is so special, is because he can just navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. Bridges. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Powell. Here's Brunson. His three-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 9. Doncic with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Powell, no good. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Brunson finds Doncic from 18 feet away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago. And most would consider that to be a success.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 15 seconds left in the first half. Paul surveying the floor. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Paul. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
22.
Okay, David, much appreciated. It's
33.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Paul. The Mavericks making the shot. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Out to Hardaway. From deep. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He feeds it to Crowder. It's stolen by Bertans. One-on-one fast break. Here's Bullock. Booker pulls it in.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Paul. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's Shamet. No good that time. Dinwiddie outside. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Dallas ball.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The three from Bertans, and it's Shamet with the rebound. Suns trail by 13. Down low, Dinwiddie with the steal. Right side Hardaway. Nails the wide open jump shot. Hardaway has got his first basket.
How about that, mixing in the mid-range J. Hardaway finding some room out there to shoot one off.
Payne looking around. Driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass. Payne's got his first points of the night.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Hardaway for three. Payne grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And Landry Shamet able to see a couple of different cultures in the early part of his career. And maybe some of that understanding about how guys have succeeded in playing roles is eventually going to help his career along the way. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
To the middle. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Dinwiddie outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Bertans for three. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Johnson inside. Here's McGee. The Mavericks pull it in. Marjanovic kicks to Hardaway. Here's Dinwiddie. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Payne, and there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Bullock. Back to Bertans. Kicks to Bullock. Dinwiddie outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Bertans stolen. Shamet with it. Hardaway picks him up. Johnson, a wide open look. It's not going to go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Marjanovic. Off target with his three. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Trailing by 10. Craig against Hardaway. Dinwiddie wide open. No good on the triple. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Marjanovic.
Substitution for your son.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the three.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Here's the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bridges dishes to Booker. Ball outside. Back to Booker. 5 to shoot. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Brunson. That 3 off the mark.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Phoenix no good that time either. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Suns. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker left side for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
This has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
To the paint. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. The kick out to Crowder. Bridges inside. Kleba on him. No good from Booker.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Mavericks leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ball finds Bridges. Ayton against Kleba. Back to Bridges. And he drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And Brett, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Paul with the ball. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Mavericks.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
From deep 3-point range. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Suns ball.
And Phoenix has possession. It's a 14-point game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ball from deep 3-point land. And they get it back. Booker outside. Ayton trying to break free. Devin Booker, and that's good.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Brunson. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win.